Hi guys, it's Erica and welcome to Chair Yoga Practice, where today we're going to be working on the low body, really focusing in on the hips. But we'll sneak in a little core action and we'll sneak in a little practice with balance on the chair as well. So go ahead, grab your seat, make sure you have a yoga block, and I'll see you on the chair. Okay, so with our block, we're gonna go ahead and keep it ready for action. So I want you to take the block, make sure it's on the low level. That low level is gonna give you a lot of surface to work with here, and later on, we'll be placing our knee on it. So to make sure it's available but out of the way, we are just going to place it right back here in between the two front legs of the chair. And then we'll go ahead and get started. So come on to the front edge of your seat, plant your feet hip distance apart. Make sure you're pressing through the feet to activate the legs, then move the shoulders right over the hips to engage the core and create length in your spine. I want you to draw your eyes down, and we'll start right here by taking a nice deep breath. As you breathe in, fill your chest, your ribs, your abdomen, and your low back expand. And as you exhale, maintain the length that you have found and just allow the body to fall back in towards the middle. Full breath in, expansion. Full breath out, feel the contraction. 2 more. Good. So right here, letting the eyes open up softly, we're going to get right into the hip practice. So I want you to take your right foot and take the heel of that foot, plant it onto the floor. And then we're going to pull it back and tuck the toes underneath for a nice stretch. So while I'm here in this, I'm really putting weight down onto the top of my feet. So the top of my foot and my ankle gets a nice open stretch. And then as I exhale, I'm going to plant the heel, move the toes back. So let's just do that a few times. Connect the breath. Exhale forward, inhale back, exhale forward, inhale back. One more. Exhale forward, inhale back. And then right here, we'll go ahead and plant that foot. So I want you to push through the heel. So you feel lengthening right here in the hip joint, and then pull the toes back so you feel the back of the leg stretch. Now, just when you thought it was over, I want you to press more through this foot, and I want you to see if you can lift up through the top of your thigh. So you're almost lifted up out of your seat as you engage the glutes, tops of the thighs, pressing through the feet. Take a nice full breath in here, and as you exhale, draw the belly into the spine. Let's stay for 2 more breaths, warming up the body. And 1 more. Good. So right here, go ahead and release that foot back to the floor. Release the tension in the cheeks and just notice how you feel right side to left side. This leg should be warming up. So let's repeat. Bringing the toes under to tuck. Exhale, bringing the heel forward. Toes tuck. Good. 3 more. Inhale the breath and exhale. Good. 1 more. Get the stretch back here. And then plant the heel. So as we plant it, let's push it forward, get length in the hip, move the toes back, stretch in the back of the leg, root down, lift up, squeeze the glutes, sit up as tall as you can. Take a full breath, expand, exhale, pull the belly into the spine. 2 more. Good. Right here, release that foot right back to the floor. And hopefully you feel some good work. Right side, left side, right side. Warming it up. So right here, let's heel toe. I like to call this the Charleston. Kind of just moving the feet in and out. But we're moving through the ankles. We're moving through the hips. We're moving through the knees. So take your time. Just warming up all of those joints. Good. 1 more for good measure. Nice. And then right here, let's stay out in a wide leg position. So I want you to take notice down, make sure the toes and the knees are facing the same direction. And we're not in this giant stretch. We're just kind of angling away from the body. If you have a mat, to the corners of the mat. Bringing the hands right here to the tops of the thighs, we are going to let those Knees drop over to the right side. Now, if you can, come on to the inside edge of this foot so we get to stretch inside the ankle and all the way up the thigh. Feels good. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Inhale to center, drop it to the other side. I mean, that's a stretch. Let's bring it inhale to the center. Exhale, drop other side. We're going to do it one more time. So inhale, get all the breath you need. You know what's coming, so just release and drop into the other side. Good. So right here, coming back to center, we're going to look for that block, bring it right out here a little bit forward as we go into a low lunge. So I want you to look at this side first, taking the right toes and the right knee, bringing them out to the side a little bit more. And then we're going to follow, letting the knee come onto the block. So I don't want this knee splaying forward. I want it underneath your hip. Tuck the toes, ankle and knee align, okay? So go ahead and square your shoulders to the right side of your chair. Shoulders over hips. I want you to think about pressing through the front foot, pressing through the back heel, and squeezing your inner thighs towards one another. The sensation's familiar from the first stretch that we did, lifting up the tops of the thighs. See if you can squeeze the glute. Now right here, I want you to bring your hands to your heart center. Palms are sealed. And then we're going to inhale to reach those hands forward. Full breath. Look right off of your fingertips. Reach through the top of the head. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. One more, full breath in and a bigger breath out. As you exhale, go ahead and stack your hands right here on top of the thighs, letting the rib come to the thigh, round the upper back, chin towards the chest. Good, inhale to lengthen, let the spine be long, lift up off of that thigh. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine, let it hover above the thigh. Exhale and round. Inhale and lengthen. Good. Bring the shoulders right back over the hips. And this time we're going to reach the arms up, biceps by the ears. And see if you can open up the chest. Let the head stay in line with the spine. Get a bigger stretch. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths. Keep pressing through the feet. Keep moving the thighs towards one another. One more breath. Then right here, exhale. Bring the hands right here to the heart center. Hold on to the chair and the thigh. To release the leg, come right back to center. Let's try the other side. So we start with the left leg. Bring it over. Toes and knees, dropping the knee onto the block. So one thing that helps is my left knee is on, or my left cheek is on the chair, but my right cheek is completely off. So keep that in mind. We're gonna press through this foot, push back through that heel, squeeze the thighs towards one another. So you feel nice and stable in the hips. Square the shoulders, bring them over your hips. Hands sealed right to the heart center. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, here we go, extending the arms forward. I want you to look right off of your fingertips. Soften the shoulders. Draw the belly up and in. Really press through the feet as you squeeze the thighs towards one another. Good. One more full breath in. Here we go. As we inhale, we're going to reach the biceps up by the ears, releasing the shoulders down the back, and then let the head follow. Maybe we come into a little back bend. Lift up, lift up. Keep pressing through those feet. Nice. One more full breath. Seal the palms. Bring them right here into the heart center, and then release the leg back. Good. We're going to take that block and move it out the way. Go ahead, hold on to your seat, let the heels come forward, and just kind of shake it out a little bit. Notice the work. So even when you're seated in a chair, it's really possible to work on some balance, and it's really possible to build some strength in the low body. It's just about making those principles aware and then applying them, okay? So here we go. We're going to come right back into this wide leg posture known as goddess pose. And while we're in this posture, we're going to find our lowest abdomen and see if we can draw it. Like, we're not just pushing it in, we're also lifting up the abdomen and then pulling it back towards the spine to help create some stability. Then we're going to press through our feet equally so we feel activity right here in the tops of those thighs. Bring the hands right here to heart center. I want you to take a full breath in. And as you exhale, get taller in the spine. Good. Inhale, open the arms out to the sides. Exhale, pull it right back into the center. 2 more. Inhale to open up. Exhale, draw it back. 1 more. Open up. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale, let's open up and stay here. So I want you to really root down through the left foot, and we're gonna send the right toes up towards the ceiling. Does not matter where your leg goes. And if you pull your leg up and you find your spine went into a slump, I want you to put that foot down and get really tall in the spine, because it's really about length in the spine, engagement in the core, effort in the feet. So you can be right here or you can be right here. 1 more full breath. And then as we exhale, we're gonna move these guys over to the side, and we're gonna hang out here. Lift up the quadricep, stay tall in the shoulders. Once again, if you have to drop the heel, it's okay, sit up tall, lift the chest. So you're either here or you're here, no matter where, it's fine. 1 more full breath. And as you exhale, everyone drops the heel and reaches the fingertips forward. Draw the ears in line with the upper arm. Reach through those fingertips. Get a nice stretch in the hamstring. 1 more full breath. As you inhale, draw the shoulders back. As you inhale, lift the toes up. As you exhale, open back up and drop it gently and come back to center. Notice the difference, right side, left side. Is the left side ready? It knows what to do now. So root down through the foot. Extend the arms wide. Extend the legs, sending the toes to the ceiling. Heel down, heel up, doesn't matter. Spine is long, lowest abdomen is engaged. Find the breath. You can look up, you can look forward, you can close the eyes. 2 more breaths here. Work that leg, find your balance. Good. And as we exhale, we swing it over to the other side. Knees come to meet, toe reaches towards the ceiling. 2 breaths here. Keep sitting up tall, keep sitting up tall. 1 more breath. And as you exhale, drop the heel. Hinge from your hips, the spine stays long. It's like we're reaching an offering right across the room. Let the chin draw towards the chest, ears in line with the upper arms. Couple more breaths. Let your inhale pull the shoulders back over the hips. Let your exhale lift the toes to the ceiling. Let your inhale open you back to center. Exhale, everything comes down. Go ahead and heel toe the feet back together. Hands on tops of the thighs. Close your eyes down. Notice what you feel. Do you feel effort in the low body? Do you feel strength within the low body? Do you feel ease in the breath? Do you notice your heart rate is slightly elevated? Do you feel work in the spine? Do you feel clarity in the mind? Balance work is really great to help us focus. So it's not about only getting stronger in the body, it's also about being assertive in our focus. So we're really tuning into one thing. Take a full breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, open the mouth, just sigh it out. 1 more. And then when you're ready, just open up the eyes, bring your hands, thumbs in towards the chest, and be proud of your efforts today. Be proud that you showed up. Be proud that you practiced. And we'll end this practice, as always, with one big grateful namaste.